My place in Canadian history begins with my great-grandpa David on October 26, 1918. He moved from England to Lucky Lake, Saskatchewan for better farming opportunities. He was 23 when he joined the Canadian Army on August 9, 1941 in the midst of World War II. He was sent overseas to France and Europe to fight on May 6, 1944. May, my great-grandmother, was born in Glasgow, Scotland, August 17, 1925. She came over to Canada as a war bride and settled down in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan for the winter, waiting for my great-grandpa to get back. In the spring, they moved to Beachy, Saskatchewan, where they farmed and had 5 kids, including my grandpa Bob. He was born on October 6, 1951. He married my grandma Sheila Scott. They continued to farm and raise 3 children, one of those being my dad, Brent Pearson. He moved to Estevan, Saskatchewan for radio internship. That's where he met my mom, Roxy Blackmore. They fell in love and had me on October 20th, 2000. But I got rushed to the hospital because my umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck. After that, we went to Estevan and we never looked back. Wait a minute, I forgot my mom's side of the story. My great-grandpa Blackmore and his family came from England. He was a worker in a castle, but Canada was the promised land, and they moved here to farm in the early 1900s. My great-grandpa Floyd Blackmore was born in the 20s in Clayon, Saskatchewan. He met and married my grandma Alice, who was a kinsman from the Torquay area. They had 4 children, including a set of twins, one of which being my grandpa Lyle. Sadly, he passed away in 1976 in a car accident. But before he died, he had met my grandma Janet, and they had 3 children, including my mother Roxy. After his death, they relocated to Alberta. All of the families within my mother's side were farmers in Saskatchewan. The generation of my grandma Janet, grandpa Lyle, grandpa Bob, and grandma Sheila were all farmers, while later on they tried to branch off and try other jobs. It is amazing to look back and see how far we have come. I am so grateful for my family moving here. I now have a life full of opportunity and freeness. This has been my place in Canadian history. What's yours?